This is a 18-month review of the A.O. Smith hot water heater. This is a 50-gallon hybrid electric hot water heater in that it has a refrigerant loop, compressor, evaporator, and condenser up top, and then it has your traditional resistive heaters down below. The idea being it tries to use the refrigerant loop up top to pump heat from the room into the hot water heater, cooling the room but heating the water. However, if it needs to, it will kick on these resistive heaters during peak loads. The heat pump is running right now, which you can probably hear. You can see the fan spinning. So I would compare the noise to a AC window unit. So not particularly quiet, but I would call it a jet engine type noise. And then depending on where this is actually located, in your basement, garage, that sort of thing, it probably isn't a big deal. One thing that is nice about it, in my particular case, I only have electric as a heat source. So during the summer, it is cooling this room, so that is a nice benefit. It also has a condenser line, similar to an AC unit. So as this is running, it is a dehumidifier. So it is cooling and dehumidifying the room during the summer month. In the winter months, unfortunately, it is cooling the room. So for myself personally, I have either electric heat or my wood burner. And so in my case, I try to run the wood burner as much as I can. So in reality, it's actually using the heat in the room from the wood burner to heat the water. However, I am effectively cooling the room with this heat pump. So this room gets a little frigid in the winter, especially with the tiles down below. However, overall, I do really like it. I do love how it keeps this room nice and dry, our laundry room, and keeps things nice and cool during the summer. And like I said, it does use quite a bit less electric power than my old hot water heater. I've looked at my electric usage and compared last month to this month, and the kilowatt hour drop, comparing the same electric cost, dollar per kilowatt hour, I'm seeing about $20 if our electric's pretty cheap, or more recently $30 a month of savings. So over this has a 10-year warranty on it, so over a year, that's over $200. Over 10 years, that's over $2,000. And this unit is a normal traditional hot water heater is of $500-600. This unit is about $1,500, so about 3 times more expensive, $1,000 extra. But you will get that money back over the lifetime of this unit. There are tax incentives right now to reduce the cost of this. So overall, not to mention it's nice, it's drying your room, it's cooling your room. There are other benefits associated with this. So in terms of the 18-month review, overall I've been pretty happy with it, haven't had any problems. The one issue I did have is with the new hot water heater. Just in general, it comes with a new anode in it, so just a rod of magnesium, aluminum, zinc type alloy. And the idea is as that it corrodes in the hot water heater, it protects your steel actual hot water tank and everything in it. So for me, when I swapped it out about a month in, we started noticing our water smelled kind of like rotten food or maybe sulfury. We did have some skin issues associated with some of that. Take a shower and you're just like, your face is bright red. So I did go and swap out the anode with the Corro-Protec. So it's an electric anode, so it plugs into the wall here. The wire runs up top through here, and I ran it through the inlet of the hot water heater. I peeled this back before the video, and you can see in the middle of the screen there the electric anode next to the compressor unit, and then to your right you can see the coils that are cooling the room. So it actually solved the problem. So doing that swap, it wasn't cheap. It was like $100 anode, but it did stop the smell and the skin issues associated with the new anode. And honestly, I think that probably would have happened regardless of which unit we bought, because the anode is going to be the same regardless of what type of hot water heater you have. It's just a magnesium, aluminum, zinc type alloy protecting your steel tank, so that's just kind of independent of it. So I guess two things there is this Corro-Protec electric anode did work for us in terms of the smell and the skin irritation. So if you are having that problem with whatever hot water heater you have, I do recommend that. But in terms of the A.O. Smith hybrid electric heater, I am seeing quite a bit of electric savings on my end, and I am benefiting from the dehumidifying and the cooling aspects of this hot water heater, as well as the fact that by burning wood, I'm actually able to heat this room, which eventually makes its way into this hot water heater through this refrigerant loop. So effectively heating my water with wood. So overall, highly recommend it. It's been 18 months in, and haven't had any issues. Thanks. Last thing I did want to say is this does have a pretty nice interface here, so you can change what temperature you want to run at. So knock it down to 130, which I think is the default, or bump it up to whatever temperature you would like. You can change which mode it's in. So it has efficiency, which means it only runs the refrigerant loop. Hybrid, which means it decides which one it needs to use depending on peak or normal hot water loads. Electric, which means only the electric resistive heaters. So that might be useful if your refrigerant loop just breaks on you, or the noise is too much if you have company over or something like that. And then the vacation mode is pretty nice. If you're out of town for a week or two, you can turn that on and it will just only heat the water to like 70 Fahrenheit to prevent freezing in the winter, but it won't bump it up all the way up to your 130, 140 type temperatures, to save on your electric bill while you're out. So overall, pretty cool feature. It's pretty nice to adjust. But everything else, it's pretty standard. Cold water runs in, hot water comes out. Yeah.